Hi everyone. Once again on this channel I thought I would do something a little different, and this time it's a reaction. Sadly, a few days ago, Paul Rubens, better known as Pee Wee Herman, passed away from cancer. And there's certain people when they pass away, stars or whatever, and it's always sad or whatever, but there's just certain people, when you hear they pass away, it kind of gets to you. And this one kind of got to me because his Pee Wee Herman character, the first time I guess I saw it was with his TV show Pee Wee's Playhouse. And the first time you see it, it's like, this is a children's show. What the heck is this? Is stupid. And then you finally kind of get used to the character, and you start to enjoy it. And then the movie Pee Wee's Big Adventure, his first movie, it was, and at that time my two sons were, probably 10, 11, 12 years old, and I think they enjoyed it too. And it was such an entertaining, funny movie with some great special effects for back in the day. And so, I was basically a fan of Pee Wee Herman, as were a lot of adults, not just children. And so I saw this clip recently. He was on The Dating Game, if some of you remember that, in 1979. So this is before he was well known. So he was just, starting out as being a comedian. And so I'm going to react to this. I haven't seen the whole episode, but I've seen a bit of it, and I thought I would do a reaction to it. So here we go. So the woman, I guess, is Carrie Frey, Dating Game 1979. You can read that, I know.
From the Chuck Barris stages in Hollywood, California, it's The Dating Game.
And that's the other thing. I will stop this, once in a while. Chuck Barris, he went on to do The Gong Show. I got to do a reaction to that someday, because I used to love that show, if any of you remember that.
Here's the star of the show and your host, Jim Lang.
Thank you. Whoa. Thank you, and welcome once again to The Dating Game. Well, it's time to meet our first three eligible bachelors for game number one, and here they are. That's so cute. Bachelor number one has won an Emmy and a Clio, and he's a very talented writer who unwinds by skin diving, hang gliding, and playing checkers. And he is Bill Taub. Bill, welcome.
There's nothing like trying to attract a woman by letting the woman know that you play checkers. I love the. I'm gonna make fun of these people, except Pee Wee Herman. I like the necklace he has there, but this was the late '70s, early '80s.
Bachelor number three is a comedian who loves listening to the radio, watching TV, and watching birds. And he's known for his ability to walk on a tightrope and do trapeze work. Meet Pee Wee Herman. And tennis, jogging, skiing, baseball, and women with an incredible sex drive are back.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? Maybe this is on the wrong channel. I apologize. Oh, to even say that. Oh. Hear that again.
And tennis, jogging, skiing, baseball, and women with with an incredible sex drive are Bachelor number three's hobbies. A salesman whose goal is to make lots of money. Please welcome Bill Goldstein. Billy? And there they are. Those are our three bachelors raring to go. And it's time now to meet our young lady. She's been in our soundproof
I bet the woman is already thinking about selecting number 3.
booth for game number 1, and here she is. All right. This lovely lady describes herself as a wild and crazy
She really dressed up for the occasion.
kind of a girl. She's won awards for her baton twirling and is a former contestant from Ted Mack's Original Amateur Hour. Let's say hello to the dynamite, Carrie Fry. Hello, Carrie. Ted Mack's Amateur Hour. Did you twirl your baton?
That was a long time ago.
Did you win?
No, I didn't.
Well, I tell you can't lose today. Absolutely not. There are 3
Okay.
bachelors over there. One of them will be your date anyway. The decision is totally yours after you've asked some questions, okay? We'll start with a hello and just see how they sound. Number 1, would you give a nice hello to Carrie, please?
I'm very glad you asked me that. I'd like to make this perfectly clear. Hello.
I think he was trying to be funny, just like I try to be funny sometimes, and it just doesn't work.
Carrie, please.
I'm very glad you asked me that. I'd like to make this perfectly clear. Hello.
We finally got him on the show, Carrie. All right. How about number 2?
Hi, Carrie.
And number 3?
Hello, Carrie. I feel super. How do you feel?
Okay. Well, Carrie, that gives you a little idea what they sound like. Now, stay right here.
He feels super with... Never mind.
Think about those voices, and we'll be back to play game number 1 right after these words. Don't go away. Welcome back to the dating game, Carrie. Those were interesting hellos, indeed. You had a little time to think about them. Now, shall we get on with the game?
We sure should.
All right, have a seat then. Make yourself comfortable there. Good luck, bachelors, because one of you is going to be very happy. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay, guys, you ready?
And, sorry, but, there's other famous people that have been on the dating show before they were famous and when they were famous. In fact, Burden Cummings of the Guess Who, the lead singer, American Woman and all that. This is when they were getting popular in the States. He was on the dating game, so that's on YouTube if you want to check it out.
Yes.
Yep.
Bachelor number 1. What's the first thought that comes to your head when you hear the word hot?
When I hear the word hot, I think of summer, I think of beaches, I think of sand, I think of rolling in the sand, and I think of sweating a lot.
All right, you're coming from the same place I am. Number 2, what's the first thought that comes to your mind when you hear the word go?
When I hear the word go, I think about when I was taking traffic school lessons and when I was driving in my car and going real fast in my little Volkswagen bus and speeding down the street real fast and trying to get over to your house.
And most women love a guy with a sense of humor. I said most.
Okay, number 3, how about the word stop?
Stop. Had to be a
Stop.
date when I was about 16 years old, and the girls kept saying, stop,
Stop.
stop.
And what did you do?
I kept trying,
You kept
trying,
going. Okay. Bachelor number
If a woman says stop, you stop.
Number 2, I can't stand it when a guy's too easy. How are you going to make things tough for me?
Well, for one thing, I'm going to wear a bodysuit underneath my clothes.
That is a challenge, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about you, number 1?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I can't stand it when a guy's too easy. How
I can't stand it when a guy doesn't listen to the question.
challenge, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
How about you, number 1?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I can't stand it when a guy's too easy. How are you going to make things hard for me?
I can be bought. It's going to cost you
What?
money.
I don't have that much money. Okay, when I go out and I get really crazy, I start to howl. Bachelor number 3, let's hear your best howl. How about you, number 1? All right, number 2. All 3 of you.
Way to go, Pee-wee.
Down, boys, down.
Bachelor number 1, what does your sexiest outfit look like?
I'm wearing it.
You're wearing it? Well, I can't see it.
It's open all the way down.
Do you have any clothes on?
Yes.
This is my sexiest outfit. Look at the chains. And glasses at the bottom. Oh, Lord.
Do you have any clothes on?
Yes.
Okay.
Shoes, socks.
Okay. Let's all regress back to our childhood now, okay? Baby number 3, what have you got waiting for me in your playground?
The cutest little sucker and a little thing that swirls around on the top of my crib. We'll have so much fun with that. It's incredible.
What is a little...
Ugh.
This little sucker and a little thing that swirls around on the top of my crib. We'll have so much fun with that. It's incredible.
What is a little sucker?
Well, the sucker's a happy face sucker for us to share.
Okay, how about
That's not creepy.
you, number 2?
Well, I have one of those little battery-operated toy dogs that you push the button and it yaps, whoop, 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 and stuff like that.
Like one of those monkeys that goes like this, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's their faces.
Okay. Okay, Bachelor number 1. What's the best plan of action you're going to take after...
I hope Pee-wee wins. I have a feeling he won't. Like I said, she's going to pick. I bet she'll pick number 3 for a certain reason.
You've accidentally stepped on a lady at the beach.
After I've accidentally stepped on a lady at the beach,
Right.
I am going to try and get up and run away as fast as I possibly can.
You're going to just run away from her without
Oh,
any explanation
absolutely.
or any apology?
None whatsoever. It's all her fault for being there.
Well, excuse me. Okay. Bachelor number 3. What's the silliest thing you've ever felt compelled to do and have done to a lady?
To a lady.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, when I was about 17 years
I don't know if I want to know his answer.
old, we were driving along the street, and we were talking about hanging, what they call some things out the window. And she said, "You can't do that," so I did it in the car. How about that? Silly enough?
Okay. Bachelor number 2. What's your best used line for your come on to any girl in a bar?
Hi, baby. You know, I might not be old enough to drink, but you look like you're old enough to drink.
Boy, I'm running away right now.
She didn't even let him finish
Great
it.
job. Come on, guys. Now you must choose one for your date. Which one will Carrie choose for her date?
Pee-wee,
I can hardly
Pee-wee.
wait to find out. We will right after these words. Don't go away. Welcome back to the dating game, everybody. It's decision time, Carrie. We reached that moment when you have to tell us which one of those marvelous bachelors will get a date with you. Now, will it be bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3? Who's the lucky fellow?
Bachelor number 1.
Number 1.
Oh, God.
All right.
Feel sorry for her.
Well, would you tell us about your elimination? How did you end up with number 1?
because I like this Hal. It sounds like he's got a call in the wild in him.
All right, well, wait till you see his outfit. Oh, well, you didn't choose number 2 and you didn't choose number 3. And I would like you to meet them right now because they'd love to meet you. Number 2 is a comedian. He loves music. He loves watching birds. He's also a trapeze artist and a tightrope walker, believe it or not. Here he is, the incomparable Pee Wee Herman. Just love it. Great outfit. You also didn't choose bachelor number 3.
Great outfit.
He's a salesman. He's into tennis and jogging and skiing and baseball. Obviously a sportsman. Bill.
Isn't that something though? That, like, you know, back then he wasn't known, and so, you know, the host is saying great outfit. It's like, yeah, it is a great outfit. It became kind of world known.
Also didn't choose bachelor number 3. He's a salesman. He's into tennis and jogging and skiing and baseball. Obviously a sportsman. Bill Goldstein. Billy, come on over. Yeah. I wondered, you didn't win if you were going to still give her the flower, Bill.
I wasn't going to rip it up and
All
throw
right.
it down.
Well, speaking of giving, we have gifts for both of you, and thank you for being on the show and giving us a great game. Thank you, Pee Wee. Come back again, will you? All right.
Oh, he did.
All right, Gary, you're about
Not
to
on the
face to
dating-
face with the man
not
who
on the
showed.
dating
Let me tell you something about
game,
Bachelor
though.
number 1. He's a writer. He's won an Emmy and a Clio Award. He loves to skin dive, play checkers, hang glide, daring fella. Say hello to Bill Towle. Billy, come on and say hello, please. All right.
And that's it. Yeah, 1 second left. Yeah, so that was fun to watch. You know, people before they're famous. And yeah, so I guess this is kind of my tribute to Paul Rubens, better known as Pee Wee Herman. You know, watching other videos on YouTube and other stars, even you know, the band I love, Sparks. They did a tribute post to him, so maybe they kind of knew him. But that, you know, that he was such a you know, I know he had some issues in the past with the law and everything, but I mean, he was a good guy, you know, and really well respected in the community. So rest in peace, Pee Wee.